Hello and welcome to Therapy Book Thursday. I hope you have been having a good day so far today. Today we're going to read Way Past Jealous. So let's get started. This is written by Hallee Adelman and illustrated by Karen Wall. Have you ever been jealous? I know I have. Let's find out what happens in this book. Way Past Jealous. I made my best picture ever, but nobody noticed. Debbie drew a dog and everyone loved it. I felt jealous. So I hid my picture and tried to draw like Debbie. I love your bumblebees, Yaz, I whispered. They're not bumblebees. Debbie drew more dogs. What special pups, Miss Pimmy said. Now I was really jealous. Miss Pimmy hung one of Debbie's drawings on the board for the stars of the week. How come Miss Pimmy didn't hang my picture this time? Why is Debbie getting all the attention? I was way past jealous. The kind of jealous that makes you feel bad, think ugly, and act mean. At recess, Skitter, Jin, and Nellie huddled around Debbie. Can you draw a dog on my hand? Will you make one on my paper? I squinted my eyes and stormed past them. I felt small, like those dogs. I drew Debbie's picture torn up on the floor. I drew the board for the stars of the week with my picture on it, and everyone crowded around me. How did you do that? Can you show me? Can you make one for me? When Debbie saved me a seat at lunch, I sat far away from her. My jealousy followed me anyway. Look, my dog's like Debbie's, Juan said. Mine too, said Hooper. I spilled my drink on purpose. Sorry, I said. I wasn't sorry. I sneaked into Miss Pimmy's room and yanked Debbie's picture down. After lunch, Debbie walked in. Oh, my picture is gone. She looked sad, really sad. My stomach sank. All afternoon, I looked at the board, right where her picture used to be, right where I'd wanted mine to go, right where everyone would see it. And I didn't feel so good. After school, I pulled Debbie's picture out of my pocket. Why do you have that? I swallowed hard and said, I'm sorry. I was jealous of you. Debbie's eyes got teary. That's mean. She stomped away. So I headed home all alone. My jealousy ruined everything. I tried not to cry, but I couldn't help it. What's wrong? I told Dad what I did. Sounds like a rough day. His hug felt warm. What are you going to do now? He asked. I didn't know. My finger traced my picture, the friends holding hands. It was my best one ever. But I didn't want it on the board, and I didn't want to be a star of the week. I wanted Debbie to be my friend again. My stomach jittered when I saw Debby the next morning. I took a deep breath. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. I handed her my picture. Friends? I asked. Friends, she said back. I love this drawing, and those bumblebees are so cute. Actually, I said, they're supposed to be dogs. Bumble dogs? We laughed loud. It felt good. I held out my markers. Debby took a few. Together, we drew and drew. And we both felt like stars. The end. So, as you can see, Yaz was a little bit jealous of something that her friend got instead of her. I bet you guys have probably felt a little bit like that sometimes. We can all get a little bit jealous sometimes, myself included. What's important is that we can think about that and we can try to notice when we're feeling that way about somebody else. Everybody gets different things. Everybody is probably going to have something that somebody else wants all the time. I bet there are things that you have that your friends want or like. You know, let's think of a new way to think about jealousy. So Yaz really wanted Debby's drawing. She wanted her drawing to be picked. She wanted her drawing to be the best. And she was jealous of the attention that Debby was getting. Well, what if Yaz was happy for her friend Debby and thought, wow, that's such a good picture. Maybe mine will get up next time. You know, and she could celebrate Debby and thank Debby and give her a high five for Debby having a really good picture and share with Debby being excited. Like, I'm so happy for you. That's so cool. Because then maybe another time, Yaz's picture would be up there too. We want to give everybody a chance to have nice things sometimes, right? So I hope you enjoyed learning about jealous and being way past jealous and the things that can happen to our bodies and in our minds when we get a little bit jealous sometimes. Thank you for joining me today for Therapy Book Thursday, and I will see you again next week.